Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today, I want to do a video about my 2007 Honda VTX 1300 that I put together about a little over 2 years ago. I've been getting a lot of questions about what I did and where did I get certain parts from. So today, I want to do a little more in-depth video on about the parts that I used and where I got them from. As y'all can see or may not see through the camera, but this bike is filthy. You know, it needs to be washed. I'll give it a good wash. And over the time I had it, since I painted it, I got a little rash on it, bumps and scrapes and bruises from me riding. But this is it. Okay, so first things first, I want to start out with the Bagger kit. This Bagger kit I got from Backyard Air Suspension out of Florida. And this is the 4-inch Bagger kit with the 4-inch extended bags, with the fender. And it came with the lids with the 8-inch speaker pods built into them. Now the front fender I got off of eBay, and it's a touring style front fender for Harley Davidson. It's a universal fit. They said it's designed to fit a 89 to 2013 Street Glide, but I was able to make it work on this bike. The Batwing Fairing I also got off of eBay, and it's a universal fit Batwing Fairing. The fairing came with a 6x9 speaker inserts or speaker pods. These handlebars are 16-inch touring handlebars, also purchased off of eBay. I mounted the handlebars using a bearing adapter kit that allows you to put Harley Davidson style handlebars on a Honda VTX. It's a bearing adapter, which I also found off of eBay, but they sell them at Dennis Kirk or JP Cycles or any other of those online motorcycle parts stores. Okay, so the cables now. The cables for the throttle, the push-pull cables for the throttle, the clutch cable, and the cable for the front brake, or the brake line hose. They're all braided stainless steel, and I got them off of eBay, but the store that was selling them on eBay was OEMcycle.com. So you can go directly to their website if you can't find them online on eBay, and go to OEMcycle.com and pick up these cables. They're +8 over standard. So they're 8 inches over the standard size, and they work well with these 16-inch ape hangers. Also, before I forget, the handlebar risers are 2-inch risers that I also purchased off of eBay, but you can get 2-inch risers anywhere. Okay, so now for the front wheel. The front wheel is a 21-inch fat spoke chrome front wheel that I also purchased off of eBay at the time. It was made for 2013 Victory Cross Country or any of the Victory touring bikes. They all have the same wheel bearing or have the same size axle as the Honda VTX. Same thing as the Indian. The Indian Chieftain and there's a few other models. I think maybe all the models have this, use the same front wheel bearing and has the same size axle as the Honda VTX. So you can find the same front wheel if you want to go the direction that I went, and it should work on your Honda as well. Only thing you have to change is the wheel spacers. Now Mototex, they have their own website, which is Mototex, MOTOTEKS.com. You can buy directly from them, either for an Indian or Victory motorcycle. They both basically is the same wheel, and it should work on your Honda VTX. The disc I bought used off of eBay, and this disc fits 2013 Victory Cross Country. This wheel is designed for 2 rotors or 2 discs. It's has a dual rotor front end, but I'll only use the one. And if you look on this side, you can still see the mounting holes here for the second disc. But since the VTX only uses a single disc, I only used one of them. I only bought one used disc that fit 2013 Victory Cross Country. So I mounted this wheel with a little bit of modification. I have a video on how I did it that I'll put a link in the description, that if you want to see how I did it, you can. It's just a slight modification with the spacers, and I had to make a little modification to the caliper. But the wheel been on this bike for about 2.5 years now with no issues, no problems. The brakes work fine. Everything is good. I've gotten questions if my rear wheel is spoke. Yes, the rear wheel is a spoke wheel. It's not a fat spoke. It's a stock spoke wheel off a Honda VTX 1300S. That's what I'm using for the back wheel. So it doesn't exactly match the front, but it looks good with the front. Also with the white wall tires that I have on both. But the front has a fat spoke. The rear wheel has the stock spoke from a VTX 1300S. So that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything. If I missed something, leave it in the comments and I'll answer. But basically that's what was done to the bike. When I bought the bike, it was pretty much stock. It had the Mustang seat on it, and it had the Vance & Hines exhaust system, and it had the crash bar. But everything else was pretty much stock. So this was the modifications that I did to my 2007 Honda VTX. I hope I answered any questions that you may have wanted to know a little clearer. And like I said, if anybody has any more questions, just leave it in the comment and I'll try my best to answer. All right, y'all. Until next time, I'm out.